What's up, everyone? This your girl, Cautious Southern Soul, and I'm back with another video. I'm feeling much better. Thank God. The glory to God. Thank you. I'm still on bed rest well, I'll be off bed rest after tomorrow. So I am getting ready to go to sleep as always when I hop on here, because it's just more convenient for me. Like, I swear I'll be busy throughout the day when I'm not at work, but I'm trying, y'all. I'm really trying. So please subscribe, like the button, try to get my likes up, my subscribers up, because I don't want to be famous. No, that is not the case. I don't want to be, YouTube famous. I'm just here to spread the news, the word that goes on in Arkansas for those who do not live in Arkansas and who never even heard of Arkansas. They usually say Arkansas, but that's neither here or there. Now we're going to get into this video. This surfaced probably last week when I known about it. My husband he told me that he had sent me a picture of the nurse, and I've never received it, so I don't know what happened. But apparently this happened last month, the end of last month. So let's go ahead and get into these videos that I have for y'all.
Oh, the registered nurses are shaking because, baby, did you guys hear the story of the registered nurse that ended up leaking the medical records to her story of a girl she knew was MyChart, and the girl ended up hopping on her? Well, that girl that beat her up, the patient that was, her information got leaked, she just got charges pressed on her. Charges for battery, for whooping on that nurse, even though she was in the right.
I'm going to stop right there. So I work in the healthcare field, and I also work for this company. So, work in the medical field, there's like a sign up, like if you attack a healthcare worker, that you will be charged. So, it's up everywhere. So apparently she didn't think about it. Like, I understand your frustration. We don't know what information was leaked to her friends, to the nurse friends. Ananda Nelson, she had leaked the girl MyChart to her friends, and someone had told the girl about it apparently, and she whipped her butt in the hospital. So I can understand her frustration. I really can. But she kind of messed herself up by doing that, because yeah, you can sue that girl, but she can also sue you as well. And then the hospital, as far as the hospital go, that might be a little bit difficult for you to sue the hospital, because you did attack this worker. And yes, the nurse will be reliable for any damages that she had caused to the victim. But the victim is also, she was arrested as well, and I think she had charges up against her because she attacked the healthcare worker. So I really don't know how this is going to play out, but I definitely will keep an eye out on this, because this is close to home. Like, girl, you making my hospital look bad. UAMS is a good hospital. I love working for UAMS. I love it. Like, I absolutely love it. Like, this is the best company that I ever worked for. And I have a cool ass manager and supervisor. So I don't really know how this is going to play out, but I would definitely be on to the victim page. The nurse, Ananda Nelson, her page has been deleted, I think, probably deactivate, like all of her platforms. So I would definitely keep an eye out for this, because this is it's close to home. And yeah, she did deserve that whooping, but she deserves a whole lot more. And UAMS do not play about HIPAA. They do not. Like, it's several people that has been fired during their what am I trying to say? During their effective dates at UAMS, they have been let go, fired, so they can't work in a hospital or probably in a healthcare field because you were being nosy on someone's MyChart. So you got let go because you were being nosy, and you don't have a reason whatsoever to be on someone else's MyChart unless you're doing some kind of work for them. Like a lot of patients, which I need to get one on MyChart on mine's, but a lot of patients do have, like, it's called breaking the glass. You have to put in your password and an explanation on why you're going into this person's chart. So I do believe that a lot of people need to be more aware of their information, and they can put a privacy on their chart, because if you're in someone's chart for a very long time, you're going to need some explanation. Now, I deal with insurance, so I'm constantly on the phone with insurance. I'm constantly in a lot of patients' chart, updating, doing referrals, and all that. So, my job is very risky. And I always come across a lot of patients' chart where I have to break the glass to get in. So, the work has to still be done. So you just have to be mindful of doing stuff like that. And it's just sad and unfortunate that she went into this girl MyChart and leaked her information. Like I said before, I don't know what she shared amongst her friends, but either or, that's still violation. So she deserved that ass whooping, and she deserves, when she's already fired, and I believe her nursing license has been terminated, and she just got her nursing license, I believe, last year. So you did all of that for what? And I believe all of this is over her baby daddy. So let's get back in the video.
I gotta explain this story to y'all. There's a lot to the story, so let's talk about it. So Ananda Nelson. Ananda Nelson is a nurse in Little Rock, Arkansas, and she has a kid of her own. And she ended up being a nurse for a girl that she knew back in the day. I guess these girls have known each other since 5th grade, and when they was friends when they was little, they was cool, leading all the way up to high school where they fell out. So we not cool no more. We ain't been cool since high school. But she 22, so high school wasn't that long ago.
Right.
So this is Mayana. Mayana is the patient's cousin. She ended up getting on TikTok. Not a lot of views on hers. That's why I got to shout her out, because she broke the story down, baby, and had the receipts of what was going on. So this is the cousin's MyChart. All her information that the lady leaked to her story. Somebody ended up telling the patient that. She posted it to her story. Somebody that was in her close friends, she ended up knowing who they were, because they're probably all in a small town, grew up together. Hit her up like, hey, she leaking your information. The girl goes out there and she gets the whooping on her and going off. And the lady, the RN, she ends up posting her experience of being in trouble. It's like, even though you're in trouble with the board, you're still posting. This is where, behind us, this is where that the license bureau now.
Pause. Her nails is so nasty. Look, I don't understand. Like, ladies, why are y'all wearing these long nails? Like, I am so blessed that I have natural long nails. I'm blessed that I have natural eyelash, eyebrows, thick eyebrows at that. I'm just thankful. Why do y'all do that? That's so ghetto. Like, how do y'all wipe y'all booties? Ugh.
Now has got her license as inactive as of the day she did that. I'm talking about she is in trouble, y'all. They said that she started 2023. Baby, she is done now. She's done in her industry. Like, this lady literally carried on this story. After being in trouble, she carried it on in her story. She said, like, my life is literally over because I'm stupid. One time I smoke and now I'm posting something where 9 people could see it and I'm literally getting fired. My life is over. And all I could think is about my son for real. Literally all I'm thinking about, I'm sick to my stomach. I'm so effing dumb.
So you wasn't thinking about your son when you post that girl MyChart, and then you literally just confessed that you smoked. No one is going to hire her, and no one should hire her. I don't. She better go to 7-Eleven or something. She don't need to be in the healthcare field. These, this generation, their minds is so messed up, and they always on social media. HIPAA is a very serious violation. Every job, just about, not even healthcare, not even in the healthcare field, other jobs talk about HIPAA. You can get a certificate in HIPAA. When you go to school in the healthcare field, they teach you about HIPAA. So obviously, she did not take her license serious. Because if you did, you would not have did that. And you would have thought about your son. So she deserves everything that she gets.
Then she went on to say this, and this is where Mayana was like, I don't know what she's talking about. She said, all over my BD at that. Funny world we live in. Just know she gonna call Sierra and tell her too. And it's like, she gonna tell her what? Now,
You can tell she's one of those trashy white girls. Because why are your eyelashes that thick? Ghetto.
this doesn't look like, look at her face. It doesn't look like they got to a fight yet. It just looks like she alerted the people that she leaked her records. Because this is her after the fight.
And then
Whoever screenshotted that.
And then the eyelash is gone. Probably on the floor.
That just got me beat up. Like, she's got beat up. So now the lashes are missing. Okay? Now, the way the girl is telling the story and making it seem like they had problems behind her baby daddy, although Mayana, the cousin that was telling the story, she said, no, my cousin never even messed with your baby daddy, so you're like delusional. Here's what's the last thing she posted. So we've been chopping it up like we never even beefed. That's so funny to me. Like, I don't know if you really remember our beef, me and her sister, LMAO. Ish was dumb now, but we got kids and I'm your nurse. Like, that's crazy as F. So that was the initial post. After she leaked all her information, said what was wrong with her while she was in the doctor, that was the initial post. So I did them backwards, but you see how we got here. And she got in trouble for that and got beat up. But now, them charges are being pressed. She's in trouble, and here's that lady's full-blown mugshot. And it's sad that she got charged for battery. I hope that, she gets let go from this, but you cannot beat up a medical worker, you guys. That is like against the law. So, don't take matters into your own hands. Just get her fired. Her life was already going to be ruined. And if you get into a situation where somebody does you harm, don't ruin your life behind somebody else's mistakes. Just let them ruin their life. On board, we're getting ready to go.
Yeah, so. Yeah, stop. Okay. Yeah, so let's go on. Okay. This is the actual girl. I don't want to show the babies. But she posted this July 21st. I'm not going to read all of that. Y'all can read for yourself. Okay. That is true. That is very, very much true. A lot of people, it's sad that a lot of people, even my generation, a lot of them are starting to become nurses. Even people in my class, my graduating class 2010, shout out, I guess, it's a lot of them that are becoming nurses and that are nurses, and I would never have thought that they would be a nurse by the way they were acting. Basically didn't have no compassion for people. So I can just imagine. And then like a lot of people they go into the medical field as a nurse or a doctor. They don't have no compassion. They're there for the money. And like I said, I've been in the medical field quite some time. I worked at DaVita dialysis at one point, and I also worked at an urgent clinic. And there were several people that I knew from the town that I graduated from that I seen their medical records. Now, I'm not about to lose my job by telling someone in that hometown why this person was being seen. It's none of my business, and I don't care. Okay, this girl, fresh out of nursing school, decided would be okay to upload patients' MyChart results on Snapchat to her private friends. A girl was in the hospital recovering from surgery, and as said nurse was removing her IV, preparing her for discharge, she received a screenshot from her sister with the uploaded MyChart. The nurse, Ananda Nelson, was stripped of her license in less than 24 hours, fired from the hospital, got beat up, and now on Facebook crying about it. Oh, and the hospital is being sued for HIPAA violation. Edit to add, Kayla, the victim, was placed in jail on 7/21/2024 for a second-degree battery and a couple of bench warrants. She beat up the eyelash. She beat the eyelashes off that girl, rightfully so. And she was a patient care associate as well. Not sure if it was at the same hospital though. However, her name is going to look really good on the front of that hospital. Oh, so she patient care technician. Patient care technician can either mean like a CNA or if you work dialysis. So it's like two different meanings for that. You know how when people do dumb stuff and later on they think about their action? They're both probably thinking about their action. I hope the victim did not lose her job because she was there to get care. And I don't understand why that person was her nurse. You're not supposed to take care of people that you know because that's like conflict of interest, correct? It's just really sad. It really, really is. And I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. This is her page. Because you should be very embarrassed still. So I doubt it. This is her page. Okay, I missed my job now. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm not clearing nothing up. Take it and run with it like Precious did with that bucket of chicken. F it. I'm posting the rest of these medical records. If you don't follow me, oh well. Slow A licks. She got Molly Wop and Monkey Stomp. I just had to say that. Yeah, I seriously doubt that this is her page. Like, go get some counseling. I doubt that this is her page. But alright, everyone. I am going to get off here. It is midnight. And I will be back for another video possibly tomorrow. I don't know yet. So it all depends on how I'm feeling when I get up in the morning. And I will talk to you guys and you gals later. All right, ciao.